What's up, y'all? Oh, Little Nightmares 3. I just finished Reanimal. Let me pause this. How we feeling? I look fuzzy to y'all? I look good. Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up, imagination? That's what I'm gonna start calling y'all, the imagination. Like a nation, but like imagine. Whatever. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me give y'all some time to get in this chat. There's only two of y'all in here. Y'all fucking up. Where we at? I see I was live earlier, man. I was playing some video games. I figured out how to stream for my PS5. Now I got to figure out the OBS shit because that's what I want to do. What up, Battle Mayhem? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? How we doing? Demetrius, yeah. What up? What up? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How you feeling? How you living? Or not? I got stuff all whatever, man. Why you tripping on this? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, KT King, my guy. He always sending me content. I fuck with it. Black Draymond, what up? What up? What's the word, player? Imagination, yeah. Imagination is nice, right? I got it from a follower. I was gonna call y'all Imagineers, then I realized Disney already be doing that, so I couldn't steal this because they might sue me. So I'm like, I'm gonna call y'all the Imagination. Gotta think, right? Gotta think. I signed up for Power Hour. I need time to recover. What's Power Hour, bro? Tell me about what that is. Nah. Oh, tree. I saw you were having a little trouble with that tank. Yo, bro, I finished the game. I got off the live. I finished that game. But that game, I want to do another stream and play with a friend from the beginning. That game right there is like mad creepy. But right now I'm playing Little Nightmares 3, and then I'm gonna get Resident Evil Friday. I'm doing. Let me know in the chat if y'all want to see me do more gaming content. Even if I can't put my face on it just yet, I'm gonna work on figuring out the OBS and all of it. E-Man Power Hour. Oh, word. We are the imagination. LP, yo, what up, what up, what up? E-Man Power Hour. $9.99, $999.99. Let me tell you something funny, man. We're gonna get right to it. Yo, the fact that Skeletor, hold on, shower is not loud. I want y'all to be able to hear me. Yo, the fact that Skeletor just be watching He-Man from wherever, like at least he got magic, right? But what Dr. Doom, because we gotta talk about this nigga Dr. Doom again in the 80s Spider-Man. Dr. Doom being Latveria, watching New York City. He on the other side of the world, he in Eastern Europe. He watching New York City. Why the villains back then just randomly watching people? I don't get it, son. Have you played Resident Evil 9? Nah, I'm waiting. I haven't finished Ghost of Yotei, and I'm planning to finish that this week. And then I'm gonna get Resident Evil 9 on this Friday. I get paid. That's the goal and whatnot. I need to be able to. This should need to be a lot higher so I can see y'all, talk to y'all. How Blackula guest star on He-Man? When did Blackula guest star on He? Oh, you talk about dude. You talk about the archaeologist, right? Archaeologist was crazy. Bass Bow, two cups. Your love and support. Everything you're doing, 100, 100, 100. Oh, appreciate you, Bass. Where you from, bro? Where you at? What part of the globe you at? Just so y'all know, I'm gonna try and catch a friend's event, so I'm gonna be here for like 30 minutes. I normally stay a little bit longer, but tonight's live is gonna be a little bit shorter. But I'm gonna do more live streams of me gaming, and I'm gonna try and do more live streams throughout the week. So, let's see where we go with that. Eartha Kitt and DeMar DeRozan guest star on He-Man for Black History Month. Yo, she did sound like Eartha Kitt though. The fine ass cat lady. She swore she was Eartha Kitt. I swear. I'm from Brooklyn, but I live in Orlando now. Boo. Nah, let me stop talking shit. Let me stop. What part of Brooklyn, bro? Watching from Ghana. Yo, I want to go to Ghana, son. I gotta go to Ghana and get me a wife. That's what I was told. They said go to Ghana and get me a wife. Let me stop being silly. But I want to go to Ghana. I never been. Um, Bro, what up from Christianburg, VA? Love that Blank Man video. Appreciate you still, man. I'm glad you're fucking with the Blank Man video. Yo, I was annoyed because people begged me for Blank Man, right? And it's doing well on YouTube, but like YouTube, Instagram, all of them, they begged me for Blank Man. I put out the Blank Man video. I put out 2 different songs for it. And Instagram, like, they've been like blocking my content. Like they've been burying my content. So it's like I was doing last month, I did like 10 million views. This month, like my shit is lowering because they not letting my stuff breathe. But it's okay. We get back at it. We just gotta keep working. You know what I'm saying? The plan is to build a space where all y'all could just come to that space. And I gotta worry about these third-party apps. I hope that don't get me in trouble for saying that. There's no height requirements for family fights tag team. That's a fact. I just signed up for Blam for the scam. 8 weeks for the first payday. That's a fact. Also a reminder, 2 things. One thing is I set up subscriptions on this channel for y'all because I realize some of y'all do the Patreon, but some of y'all don't want to come off the site and go to the Patreon. So I'm setting up subscriptions on YouTube. So stuff that I can put on here, like Xena, I'll put in here for the subscriptions, and there'll be other things that you can get with your subscription tiers. But if you just want to continue to give me super likes, y'all can do that as well. Whatever works best for you. But YouTube kept telling me to set up subscriptions. So I'm like, let me set up subscriptions so people who want, if they don't want to go to Patreon, a lot of the stuff I can put here too. IG is ran by J. Jonah Haderson. That's a fact. They don't want to see me win, bro. Y'all want to see me win. That's why I fuck with y'all. But yeah, let me know in the chat if y'all want me to do more gaming content. And then also, I want to complain about I'm gonna complain about Dr. Doom in a second, and because I feel like I've done this a couple times, but I need like a coherent rant about Dr. Doom in a 1980s cartoon. Because I think Dr. Doom in the 1980s cartoon is insane. Like, why is he doing the stuff he's doing? It doesn't make any sense. But definitely do more gaming content. Yeah, let me know what games you want to see stream too. Right, I got a bunch of games on the PS5. I'm gonna fuck with Little Nightmares next because I finished Reanimal, but I might replay Reanimal with a friend and stream that. So I might just start streaming in the afternoons after work. I'll just do a stream a day or something like that because I'm trying to get back into the world of gaming a little bit more. With that being said, what was your favorite episode that I did in the He-Man joint? Because I also wanted to just say He-Man has a plethora of great episodes. I feel like DeMar DeRozan, Daymar the Demon is the funniest shit. Yo, why the fuck did Orko look at the magic book and saw a demon in bro name and was like, yo, we could have fun, we could play. He's a fucking demon, bro. Your man said he's a demon, but he looked wild fun. Bro was looking like an evil Porky Pig. Chris Allen, appreciate you for the $4.99.99. Late to the party, but Joel's Van Damme was lit. Thank you. I love that one. That one. Yo, Wiz Khalifa commented on that on the Instagram, and I was like, yo, that's lit. I gotta actually do more of that of showing people that people really fucking my content and my because we put in a lot of work, man. I've been doing this for a while, and it don't stop. It don't stop. Don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. But no diddy. You got to stream old school games. You should start with Black Belt. Black Belt, what's that? Metal Mayhem. Oh, I should. You're right. I'm bugged. I should stream old school games. Matter of fact, I wonder if I can find an old school game collection on here and do some of that. Dr. Doom was everywhere, but the 1982 Hulk cartoon. He didn't show up in 1982 Hulk, Dr. Doom. Skeletor was really on some bullshit, yo. Anytime anything was happening in Eternia, this nigga Skeletor had the little crystal ball. He was like, hey man. He was on some bullshit every time. But let me get back to Dr. Doom, right? Because we got to talk about how ridiculous Dr. Doom is. I don't know if I did it last week, but now I want to give y'all a coherent rant about Dr. Doom's ridiculousness. The first episode, this motherfucker Dr. Doom decides, yo, I want to be master of the world. So what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna mind control the world's leaders and make me master of the world at the UN, right? Because it works like that in his mind, right? So he does it. Spider-Man spoils the plan. All right, he loses. Next episode, he was like, damn, I'm gonna take it a step further, and instead of mind controlling them, I'm gonna make clones of them that's robots, and they gonna make me master of the world. Right? Doesn't work. Next episode, I think he either built a cannon or he did he build the cannon? I think it was the next episode, he either worked with some dude to like build like this big food, like big vegetables, and then motherfuckers from the UN went to Latveria. Like they still trust him for some reason after he done like, and then J. Jonah Jameson, right? J. Jonah Jameson, yo. Every episode that Dr. Doom is on, J. Jonah Jameson gets slimed out by Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom shit on him every episode. And the next episode, J. Jonah Jameson is like, Dr. Doom is a great man. Like, bro, he just shitted on you last episode. Dude is a MAGA supporter. It's crazy. But anyway, then Dr. Doom come back with a cannon. He gonna set off earthquakes, and it's just ridiculous the stuff he was doing. The last thing he did, he was like, yo, I'm gonna use my space cannon to set off volcanoes around the world, and the volcanoes are gonna become like a jet fuel, and it's gonna move the earth out of orbit. And if y'all want the earth back in orbit, y'all gotta make me master of the world. And that shit works. Like, yo, dude, the minute the earth moves out of orbit, we dead. He like, I'm gonna move it a little bit, but move it back if y'all make me master of the world. And every time he come to the UN meeting, he don't even have a suit on. Everybody got a suit on. He got on this silly ass outfit, this silly ass tunic with metal on. Man, Dr. Doom's getting on my goddamn nerves in that cartoon, bro. Yo, I look forward to your rap summaries. All funny. Appreciate you. I feel like people was hating on the Blank Man once, but I'm working on Predator, the first movie, for next week. And the song I'm looking at, I might change it, is Juvenile High. That's what I think I'm gonna do. But we'll see. Dr. Doom didn't want to smoke with 1982 Hulk. They should have put him in that cartoon. That should have been fire. Beastman and Starscream are going to team up to take out Skeletor and Megatron. Nah, because Starscream wasn't no hoe. Beastman was a hoe. Beastman was a straight hoe. Starscream would be talking shit to Megatron. Right? He wasn't as strong, powerful as Megatron, but he was second in command. He was mad powerful. He could have been a leader. Beastman was a straight hoe. Beastman was a hoe. I'm sorry, I'm sticking to that. Beastman's a hoe. Y'all, imagine that phone call made to J. Jonah Jameson to stay at his house. Yo, bro really had Dr. Doom staying at his house in Long Island. This motherfucker got a whole space cannon set up in your crib, and you don't know what it is. He telling you to shut the fuck up. You making too much noise. You on the phone. He like, yo, shut up. I'm doing something over here. Dr. Doom was straight disrespecting J. Jonah Jameson, bro. Cartoon is hilarious. But yeah, I think the next cartoon compilation, we did He-Man today, and we got some new He-Man card episodes. I wanted to do even more. I wanted to do like 20 minutes of He-Man, but I was like, I didn't have really the time to do as much as I would like to. But I think I got to do some She-Ra. So I think the next He-Man compilation, I have some She-Ra episodes in it too. But the next cartoon compilation I would like to do is just DC cartoons. So I'll do Static Shock. I might do Teen Titans. I'm gonna do a bunch of, that's the plan. Baz Bo 2 Cups. Appreciate you for the $9.99 and the fire emojis, bro. Appreciate you for fucking with the content, man. This takes a lot of time and energy to do it. And in the last couple of weeks I've been a little bit off with it because of some things that transpired. But at the same time, you know what I mean? That just gave me some time to recalibrate. So now we're gonna start with the So Imagine Gaming. I got a Twitch now. So I'm gonna put the Twitch on my main page so y'all could come check me on Twitch. And I'm working on another app. So y'all might have to move around with me, man, imagination, because I'm looking at this other app that allows me to do watch parties with y'all. So that's what I would like to do. I would like to use the app where we could do watch parties and y'all could come on the app and then we could watch cartoons together. That should be fun, right? Um, I'm gonna look in. Give me another 1982 Hulk episode. Was it? You said something about one episode where he like he shrinks or something like that. And I gotta do some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've only done 3 of those. I've only done 3 episodes of Ninja Turtles, and I want to do more. If y'all got specific classic 90s, I'm probably fuzzy right now. Specific classic 90s and 80s cartoon episodes, let me know. 2004, the Batman cartoon is on YouTube now. Y'all like that cartoon? I was annoyed with that shit. You gotta do Jumanji. Ooh, Jumanji is a good one. I seen Jumanji in the movies. I never forget at the Olympia on Broadway. You got to be a certain age to know what the Olympia Theater was. They had the $4 matinees. Bring back the theaters with the cheap prices. Bring back the theaters with the cheap prices, bro. And the dirty seats with the dirty with the dirty screen. Bring them shits back, man. Going to the movies is expensive. All Justice League cartoons are on Tubi. I could watch them on HBO Max too. Do the Pizza Monster episode on TMNT. But which version of Ninja Turtles you talking about? I don't think there was a Pizza Monster episode on the original '90s cartoon, but you're talking about the one on Nickelodeon because that one was fire. You talking about Pizza Face? Because I got a pizza for a face. That episode was wild funny. Jumanji would be fire. Was there a Jumanji cartoon or am I bugging out? I know there was a Men in Black cartoon. I might have to look into that because I know somebody might want me to do that. Yeah, there was a Jumanji cartoon. I was bugging. That's Metal Mayhem jumped right in there. Yeah, because I know. I remember Jumanji having a cartoon that didn't last long. Because how do you make a cartoon out of that? It's like when they play the game once. 1982 Hulk episode, The Incredible Shrinking Hulk. He fights a tarantula, a rat, a Gila monster lizard when he's 1 inch tall. I'm gonna look into that episode, bro. I got you. There used to be a movie theater on 148th Street in Broadway, and every Wednesday the movie. I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. I ain't really go up there because that shit was wild, but I know exactly what theater you talking about. They used to have that. There was a theater. There was the Olympia on Broadway. And then there was another theater a little further down by 90-something Street that you can go and get cheap tickets. But they don't have those no more. You got to go to like AMC or something like that. I miss the cheap theaters, bro. It is still a cheap theater. It was a cheap theater in Queens that I went to one time. And that shit was mad cheap. But, you know, I miss bring the cheap theaters back, man. Everything ain't got to be 3D and crazy or whatever like that. Why am I losing pieces of my imagination? It's only 12 of y'all. How we go to 9? Am I losing like? Is my shit getting funky or something? Like, let me know in the chat. I feel like we losing people. Live action Incredible Hulk TV show would be funny. There's a guy that does a lot of those episodes, and I don't want to step on his toes, so I've been leaving it alone. But maybe one day I will. But there's a dude that does that, and I'd be like very wary if somebody like consistently does something. I'll be trying to be weird. That's why I don't really do Star Trek episodes like that. The Nova. That was the name of it, right? The Nova. 1982 Hulk episode. Bruce Banner unmasked. Fantastic Four villain puppet master mind controls the Hulk and reveals his identity to the world. Wait, hold on. Niggas ain't know that the Hulk is Bruce Banner. I thought that was. I didn't think the Hulk had a secret identity, bro. I'm confused. The Hulk has a secret identity? Damn. I also realized I jumped on live earlier than I used to. Like this 6 p.m. I usually start at 6:30. What is happening? Y'all keep fluctuating with the people in here, man. Get it together, y'all. And the Cosmo was the 116th Street version of the neighborhood movie spot. See, I was too young for the Cosmo LP. I know about the Cosmo, but I've never been. I think that might have ended before I was born, or before I was old enough to be going to the movies. Yes, there was a 1996 Jumanji cartoon. I do remember that. What about a Knight Rider episode run? I might fuck with Knight Rider. I might fuck with Knight Rider. I might. What about Wonder Woman? The Wonder Woman TV show. I might fuck with that too. I know you's a house baby. Man, shut up. The original cartoon show TMNT episode had like a meatballs, but it was really monster eggs from another dimension that took over the sewer. They took. Oh yeah. I do remember that. Episode. I'm thinking about the episode of the Nickelodeon one where they had Pizza Face. I think he was a character in the comics that never showed up on the '90s cartoon, but he showed up in the in the Nickelodeon version. That shit was fire. Episode is fire. Wonder Woman is definitely a go. I'm gonna have to look into that for y'all. I did Xena. I'm gonna put Xena on my subscriptions here too, and Children of the Corn. On the 1982 Hulk cartoon, only Rick Jones knows Bruce Banner is the, just like the comics in the early days. So in the early days, I didn't realize that. Oh, 18. The 18. People have been asking me to do 18 for a while. I might have to do 18 subscriptions. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just do 18 for 18. I don't know. Yes to Wonder Woman 2. The Jumanji cartoon lasted for 40 episodes. 40 episodes of the Jumanji? I don't remember that shit being... I remember it being a cartoon, but 40 episodes? What about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Y'all remember that? Half of the episodes ended up on Telemundo, including the series finale. Or a MASH episode. I might fuck with MASH. I definitely would do 18 though. The man that voiced Kit in Knight Rider and played Mr. Feeney just turned 90. He's still alive? Mr. Feeney's still alive? Lily First? Hi, Lily First. How you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for pulling up to the live. Demetrius. Tomatoes. Killer Tomatoes. Yeah, that's a legendary. They had the whole video game. They used to give everybody a video game back in the day, too. It was wild. Facts. So let me know. My next cartoon compilation, I think I wanted to just be DC cartoons. So y'all let me know which ones y'all think I have to do. I already got 2 Batman animated series ones. I'm thinking I'll do 2 of each. 2 Batman, 2 Superman, 2 Batman Beyond. It'd be a really big compilation if I could get it all done the way I wanted to get done. But y'all let me know. My goal is to do an episode a day. Or like to edit an episode a day. So let me know which cartoons you feel like I have to do on that one. You should do an episode of Small Wonder. What's that, Metal Mayhem? Yes, to the Knight Rider 1982-1986 TV series. The 18 Special Forces mercenaries who never actually had a kill shot. Toxic Avenger, maybe. Toxic Avenger cartoon? Basbo. Young Justice. I'd fuck with Young Justice. I do Young Justice. I would do Young Justice. I've never I watched Young Justice, but not like that. So I would fuck with Young Justice as an option for a Soul Imagine. Hi, yes, 99 and will be married 75 years. That's crazy. Mr. Feeney been around for that long, bro. On the motherfucking fence. That's crazy. I play with the idea of doing Boy Meets World too, but it's like I feel like sometimes I'm trying to expand too much and whatnot. So I might do some TV shows, but I want to keep it mostly to cartoons and movies. And there's I guess some TV shows if they make sense. Salute to Mr. Feeney on God. Mr. Feeney is that ninja. He's a gangster. Oh, shout out my man. Oh, don't forget the merch. If y'all want to cop merch, the merch store is up and running. You can find it on my page. Also, again, if y'all want to support the content, everything we do on this page, make sure that y'all hit me with a super like. I'm working on this. The subscriptions thing is new. If we get people to subscribe, I'll start making content for that. But we also got a Patreon. Like honestly, I'm just expanding as many ways as I can and trying to make sure that you have different like options to support. If you want to do super likes here, just do super likes. That's fine. Um, but yeah, we got some things. Next week I'll talk about the exact things that you get from subscriptions on here, right? Like, cause there's a bunch of options. Like I'm gonna be putting music out on YouTube before it even goes on streaming, shit like that. A lot of the 80s and 90s culture you're reminding us of. Uh, so keep it going. I will. I will. I appreciate you. There's a Superman episode where he impersonates Batman with Robin and Tim Drake because Brainiac kidnapped the real Batman. It's called the night. It's called Nighttime from 1997. I'm finna look it up. I would love to watch that episode. I want to do the Batman Beyond episode with Superman turns out to be like had been taken over by alien for years. I'm like, how niggas ain't noticed the Superman was off? Like, how did that even work? Like, how did he how he was rocking for that long? Yo, also let me ask you on the chat, how does my camera look? Is it clear or is it fuzzy? Let me know because sometimes like the camera looks good here, but on YouTube it is like pixelated and shit like that. So please let me know in the chat so I can try and figure out a way to fix this. So I can like start grabbing clips from my live because it's hard to grab clips because it starts messing with the quality of my video. I don't like that shit at all. Do you have an arcade game emulator with classic arcade games for content? I do not. I have a Genesis emulator. Well, not I have a Genesis Mini, but I can't stream from that. But I think a lot of those old school games you can find on here. They have like a lot of those little collections of games. There's a bunch of Capcom collections that you could get to, so I'm gonna have to do that. Starro. Yeah, Starro is that big stupid ass. No, it was Starro. Starro did take over him. I think it was Starro or something similar. Small Wonder synopsis: a robotic engineer hides his android daughter Vicky from neighbors. It was a sitcom from 1985. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. You look super clear to me, almost weirdly so. That's because I got this nice camera. It's a cinema cam. It's a cinema cam. It's nice. It's nice. I'm gonna shoot my next video on it. On God. Yeah, we lose. I don't know what's happening. Maybe because I usually start at 6:30 and today I started at 6. Um, that's the Batman Beyond episode you did. I didn't do that Batman Beyond episode yet, actually. Did you see that Uncle Buck movie clip with the giant pancakes? Nah, send it to me, KT King. Send it to me on Instagram. You got to do the USA Network Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, you talking about like Savage Dragon and was Wildcats on there? Wildcats was on Fox 5. Savage Dragon was definitely on USA. Name me some USA Spartacus Network. Name me some USA Network Saturday morning cartoons. Because I only turned in when I was done with the main ones. I wasn't really on USA. Like USA wasn't fucking with Fox or like Channel 11 or none of them. Like USA was like, okay, I get the USA maybe. Even Channel 2 had Crow. Y'all remember Crow, the cave boy that they was telling history about? Mighty Max from USA Cartoon Express. Okay. See, I never watched Mighty Max, but people love Mighty Max. They swear by it. The 1991 Spider-Man Sega arcade game is fire. Which one? You talking about the one where you gotta fight you gotta finish it by a certain time or your girl dies? Everything explodes. Wildcats was on CBS. Okay, I do remember. Wildcats didn't last long either. That shit was not great. That shit was not great. Hit my man to see if they're still out there. Hold on. So here's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm about to get off this live a little early. I'm gonna be jumping on live during the week and streaming some games. So just make sure y'all check my channel. I'll probably do it on I'm trying to figure out how to do it where I can get the chat because I don't really have the chat. I'll be streaming it from my PS5, but I don't know if I can get the chat in there. Yes, I might not be able to actually respond to y'all. I'm just be talking shit. But if y'all if y'all want to catch me playing some games, I'm gonna try and do some of that week. And then y'all can, if y'all want to hit super likes on that, y'all can too. So I'm gonna get off the stream, man. Love y'all. Be back a little bit more often to kick it with y'all. We'll talk about whatever we got going on next. All right, man. Peace. Zeus. More Turbo Team. I got you on that one. Didn't USA have Burn Notice, the animated series, Suits, the animated series, Pennywise Love Kids? Pennywise, shut up. They ain't had no show called Pennywise Loves Kids, although he does, but not anyway.